The End or a New Beginning? Matt Roloff reflects on LPBW Season 25 finale. When the 25th season of Little People, Big World aired its finale in late April 2024, many fans felt it marked the end of an era. The episode tied up major storylines: Zach and Tori Roloff's departure from the show, Matt and Amy's emotional reflections, and the symbolic closing of the gates at Roloff Farms. Although TLC promoted it as a season finale, the tone suggested it could serve as a series finale. In a Facebook post following the finale, Matt expressed that it felt like the show was over, but clarified that the network hadn't yet confirmed renewal. He stressed the difficulty of maintaining the series as family members continue to step away, noting, "As more and more family members drift away from the show, it becomes more difficult to produce the same content. Viewers want relationship drama and then resolutions. No one knows what comes next, not even TLC." When asked what the future holds, Matt answered with candor, "Nobody really knows." He called the question of whether Season 25 was a season finale or series finale the million-dollar question, and suggested that even TLC executives might not know the answer. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, Matt confessed that he didn't believe network executives had clarity either. "I'm not even sure if executives at the network level know whether or not Little People, Big World will receive a Season 26. To him, the status of the show remains open-ended. Wrapping up or taking a break?" Matt revealed the Season 25 crew had finished filming in September 2023. He theorized that the delay in calling it quits officially might be due to TLC evaluating future options. Perhaps a look-back special or reunion might follow instead of a traditional season. Reflecting on past experiences, Matt compared the present moment to 2010, when the Roloffs briefly stepped away. At that time, they felt they had accomplished their mission, raising awareness about little people in everyday America, and wanted to focus on family life. They eventually returned for specials and continued seasons after reaching a new agreement with TLC. Personal reflections: gratitude, closure, and change. The Season 25 finale carried emotional weight, with Matt getting teary while reflecting on the ups and downs of the cast's long journey. He said the family accomplished some good things, and that their shared experiences, from climbing Mount St. Helens to international travel, would not have been possible without the show. He also expressed confidence in how LPBW had shaped public perceptions of dwarfism. Depending on whether Season 26 arrives, he envisions future storytelling focusing not only on the family's drama, but also on the show's broader societal impact. Cast departures fuel uncertainty. A major factor clouding the future of LPBW is the departure of key cast members. Zach and Tori publicly announced their decision to leave the series after Season 25, citing a desire to step away for the sake of their children and mental well-being. A People article reported Tori saying the family no longer believed in the project, making continuation feel untenable. Matt acknowledged their exit further diminished the pool of ongoing family stories, making it harder to sustain a season-level drama. With his and Tori's exit, there's even less family drama to film, balancing hope and acceptance. In his ET interview, Matt shared a balanced perspective. He's very content with what we've put on air and open to stepping away permanently, but he's not closing the door entirely. If the opportunity arises, he'd consider returning for specials or a full season. He compared it to the little engine that could, noting that the show kept coming back even when it felt like an end was near. As Matt put it, "Little People. Big World is kind of like the little engine that could. Every time we think it's coming to a stop, somehow it keeps going." What the network might do? Matt speculated that TLC might produce a clip-based look-back special, rather than a traditional season. This approach would allow the network to commemorate the series while acknowledging the cast's dwindling involvement. In his estimation, this kind of special could offer closure, or at least a pivot, for the franchise. The legacy of 25 seasons. Regardless of the show's future, its legacy is significant. With nearly 400 episodes over close to 20 years, LPBW pioneered representation of dwarfism in mainstream media while never shying away from interpersonal family conflict. Matt emphasized the cultural impact when asked by ET, noting that the show reshaped public perceptions. I think Little People, Big World has really laid out a pretty incredible legacy in terms of society's perception of little people. Family tensions, a powerful TV thread. Much of the compelling content in season 25 and earlier seasons focused on family drama, especially the tensions between Matt and Zach over Roloff farms. Scenes depicting that conflict resonated with viewers as raw, real, and relatable. But without Zach and other children filming, the central narrative thread has diminished. Matt acknowledged that relationship-based programming needs ongoing dramatic arcs to justify another season. But with fewer cast members on board, new sources of conflict would need to emerge. What fans can expect? Season 26? Still undecided. Matt points out that while family commitments are fading, the network may explore specials, shorter, retrospective pieces, and if cast interest resurfaces, another season is possible. Look-back specials. Clips and behind-the-scenes retrospectives, perhaps an anniversary special, could serve as a finale-like send-off, reunion episodes. There is precedent. After the original 2010 exit, TLC aired reunion-style specials once the Roloffs were ready, spin-off projects. Matt hinted he'd be open to exploring new angles, such as telling stories about the show's cultural or social impact, especially now that the show's purpose has evolved. Matt's next chapter, Beyond Television. News sources from late 2024 and early 2025 indicate that as the show winds down, Matt is focusing on his life outside of reality TV. He's maintaining real estate interests, Roloff Properties LLC, and launching speaking media work through Matt Roloff Media LLC. He continues to operate seasonal activities like the farm's famous pumpkin season and property renovations, even as filming pauses. His current focus is on a balanced life with fiancée Caryn Chandler and revitalizing his public initiatives through activism and business. Final thoughts. As Matt candidly shared, "Nobody really knows at this point. I feel very content and satisfied with the run of shows and the journey we shared it with you all." He's at peace if season 25 truly marks the end, yet open to future possibilities depending on cast interest, family dynamics, and network decisions. The series has been a cultural force, and its potential continuation hinges on whether there's something more to say. The highlights. Season 25 felt like the end, with emotional finales, gate closures, and family exits. Matt confirmed filming wrapped in September 2023, but noted no renewal decision had been made. He admitted that nobody really knows whether there will be another season, not even the network. Family departures, especially Zach and Tori, significantly reduced the show's dramatic potential. With 25 seasons behind them, the cast is contemplating whether the show has run its course. Matt is content with the show's legacy, comfortable walking away, yet open to look-back content or a possible pivot. Meanwhile, he's building new business ventures, enjoying a slower pace of life, and embracing the next stage with Caryn. In conclusion, Matt Roloff's approach, balancing gratitude, realism, and openness, mirrors the journey the Roloff family and the show have traveled. After 25 seasons of shared milestones, challenges, and split-screen drama, the future remains uncertain, but hopeful. While no one knows what's next, what's clear is that Matt and the Roloffs have built a meaningful legacy worth celebrating, whatever form that celebration takes. Their story has resonated deeply with viewers, reshaping perspectives and carving out a unique place in reality. TV history. What's next for the Roloff family? The future of Little People, Big World is unclear following the season 25 finale. The TLC reality show wrapped up its latest season with an episode that felt very much like a series finale. But the network hasn't confirmed that LPBW has ended, and even the show's stars aren't sure what's to come. Matt Roloff revealed in a recent social media update. TLC advertised the April 23 episode of Little People, Big World as a season finale, not a series finale, but it definitely felt like the Roloff family was saying goodbye. In the episode, Matt's son, Zach Roloff, and his wife, Tori Roloff, who've already confirmed they are done with the show, reflected on building their own future with their kids and their complicated relationship with Matt. Meanwhile, Matt and his ex-wife, Amy, got together with their new partners to look back on how much things have changed since the show premiered in 2006. The episode ended with the gates to Roloff Farms closing, perhaps for the final time. TLC hasn't officially announced that Little People, Big World is canceled. However, the network also hasn't shared any updates about season 26. In a lengthy Facebook post, Matt acknowledged that it felt like the show was over. Zach was the only one of Matt and Amy's 4 kids who still appeared on the show. With his and Tori's exit, there's even less family drama to film. As more and more family members drift away from the show, it becomes more difficult to produce the same content, Matt noted. Viewers want relationship drama and then resolutions. He added, apparently referencing his conflict with Zach over the sale of the family farm, which has been a major storyline in recent seasons.